Montella'nın tepkisi var.
We'll try later on.
Orada
Anyway,
iki
so
oyuncumuz Mert ve Oğuz
yeah,
aynı kafa
I took
topuna
that trade
çıktılar.
here,
Arkada
and
eksik
then it
yakalandık. Biraz
displays.
ona Montella'nın
I was
tepkisi
waiting
anladığı
for it to come into
kadarıyla. Bu
VPR. I
arada
wanted to take another shot, but I didn't. I said, I'm gonna take a long. So we came back down into this 5-minute VPR. We've been referencing this VPR this all day yesterday in Asia, for those who remember there. Mayhem was there, Anton was there. So we have this VPR right here. Which pretty much we shorted this yesterday on the live market.
Uğurcan ve Samet'in çabaları yeterli olmamıştı.
We shorted this as well. So I showed execution right at the top of it. But it still held. So it held. Once they came below here, I was looking for another one. When I saw the structure, I wanted these highs, but then when I saw it, it never really invested the 5-minute. That's my make or break right here. Right there, I was like, nah, we're gonna invest on that. But I didn't take it. I went to sleep. It was like 4 a.m. New York time. It was like 11. It was like 10 a.m. for me. Anyway, so we were talking about high, low, and low. So we were looking for this breaker block to take a short here, and we did tap into it. So like this, with the stop loss just above the breaker block. And but what would this turn
Savunma arkasına hareketlendi. Oğuz araya girdi. Sobostay. Kenan.
Oh man, am I not streaming? Why does nobody say anything? Guys, I've been talking for like 10 minutes. Nobody can say, Luke, your stream's not on. Oh wait. Oh shit, yeah, I was streaming. It ended, right? Oh. Wait. No, I didn't know that. Sorry. Okay, but... Oh, yeah, I know they left, but like ping me, talk in the chat, force me, like say, look, you dumbass. Okay.
Looks great now.
It's streaming, right?
Yes, loud and clear.
Alright, so I was looking for... I'm looking for this short. Potentially, I'm looking for this short. But, not taking it yet. I haven't checked the market yet, so I have to check with you guys. Let's have a look together. So we'll start with the daily. We've done of our executions.
How are you, Luke?
Yeah, brother, good. So on the daily, we did invest this, so we still using this. This is our, like on Monday, I think or Tuesday, when I did the first market review, I told you guys that once we invest this daily, we're looking to go and take out that volume imbalance right there, right? That's my drawn liquidity. And yesterday, I think that was yesterday, we went straight to it. I don't know if we filled it, but but we went 1 point below, okay, just 1 point below. So that was great. I wanted this trade to happen over the whole week, but it did it all of it, most of it yesterday, like 99% of it, and it left one thing here. And I'm gonna explain to you guys why yesterday I told you guys cut the trade right there. You can see the ping. I pinged it. Everybody's saying cut the trade right there. Don't hold that remaining 10, 11 points. I think it was 11 points. Check in the chat 11 points and you'll find that message. The reason is we had this. We had this, ladies and gents. We had Fridays, 9:40, or first presentation right there. And that's all it did. It came back to it, tapped it, and dropped on the 15-minute. I think it was 15 minutes there. Maybe no, but there was the Ori there. Yeah? And I was like, okay, I'm not playing with Oris, I'm gonna get out that there. But we have a 15-minute as well. So you don't really want to be going for that extra 11 points, right? 11 points. Oh, it's 3. Okay. Anyway, yeah, chat, how was the AM session started? Were you guys...
It was pretty good. I took one I'm short. I'm practice. We gotta go to exit. And I came back and stopped us at a break even.
Bakalım pozisyona.
Capitalize on
I
like
played the long
$400.
earlier. Yeah.
Bu pozisyonun ardından
But I'm not gonna lie, I still have one runner left from that morning. I'm gonna leave it. They do whatever they want.
dışarı gitti top.
I might need a little help. This is looking very bullish here, and we should be targeting up. I don't see what I'm looking for. I have SMT here. I do not see what we're looking for. What is this chart? Do this in Asia. We go back up and then we drop. So I told you guys yesterday, if OMC does not do continuations, it pumps and then it dumps. Normally it pumps like this. It doesn't even wick down. This wick shouldn't even be there. It should be just like a small candles, and at 2:30 you would get these big candles. These big candles go 1, 2, 3. Tap any PDA rate or any entity the market is looking for, and then it will drop one big candle red, and then people will be like, "Oh, this is a short. This is a retracement. This is a great retracement for me to take along to get back in the trend, right?" And no, it does not do that. It just continues back down. Okay, but yesterday we had not much time left, so the market ended, and we decided Asia to do this. But this is weird. Okay, so this is weird. This is not supposed to happen. It's supposed to do this, like exactly like this, just like this, but in the actual session. Or this. When it doesn't do that, it's gonna be dead, and in the session that comes after, it's gonna be dead as well. Okay, so on the 15-minute, we invest. We do have this BPR, which is our first position Oreo as well, and it's a BPR as well. Very strong. We have this inversion as well. Or this 15-minute as well. And now we're failing. If we get close below here, we will probably get self-delivery. But
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. That they will New York PM sweep lower and takes the New York AM.
I don't.
If they fail.
I don't think we do that right. I want it to. I'm looking for shorts. I want it to, but time is not right yet. It's not ready yet. Let me have a look. I'm still checking. I haven't really checked it. I'm checking the chart with you guys right now.
Okay.
Abdülkerim Samet. Pivatlarımızda rakip yararlara geçtik. Gol veriyoruz. Mert yaptı. Ortayı ters bir vuruş.
So kind of this area is good for longs. Maybe back to this area and then short. Because I don't want to. I don't want to short this. Look at this. Have a look at this. I'm not shorting this, guys. I'm not shorting this. I'm looking for a 5-minute inversion, and then we're probably longer. Or a 1-minute confirmation from this breakup. We got the confirmation here. If I smack along here, target this.
Barış yükseldi, vurdu kafayı. Göğsüne. Kenara baktı. Şimdi attı Kerem Aktürkoğlu. Çekti, destek bekledi. Orkun bomboş.
I took an entry on this block right there. We're inside a 15-minute breakup block. We invest 1 minute FEG, we respected it, we displaced. We do another FEG and we displace. So that's basically how I normally enter. After a displacement after the FEG respected. It's got respected and displaced back up. I took that trade. And we have this order block right here, so maybe we can target that or that level right there. So.
Çizgiye, içeriye kalabalık geldik. Kenan çevirdi içeri. Yetişemedi. Çok çok. Şimdi olsa öne geçeceğiz. İyisin Doğuz. Biraz hızlı bu kapaması. Yani hücum yönünde işi iyi işler yapıyoruz ama orta alan ve savunma blokunda problem yaşıyoruz Ömer abi. Ya onların birinci bölgesine geldiğimizde çok yetenekler illa bir şeyler üretiyoruz. Dağları rahat geçiyorlar. Savunmamız açık veriyor. Yediğimiz golün yanı sıra
I need at least
Uğurcan'ın
one
kurtarışları
study
var.
fish with our TP right now.
Şimdi Barış'a yüksek top. Barış Alper. Alalım aldı.
We have this volume imbalance and this
Kenan alamadı. Orkun bastı
PG is here,
şimdi.
but I'm gonna look to see if we can get into this order block
Önünde
right now.
Kerem. Kerem yolu
We can
taşıdı.
move our stop loss to break even at this point.
Şimdi çevirdi içeriye. Barış'a gelmedi. Sabosay.
We can take maybe one part.
Sabosay. Kapının önünde kaldı. Orkun geldi onu bozmaya. İyi koştuk geri. Oradan. Derday.
There we go. Come on, baby. We're up to $100 right now.
Sağ kanada
Awesome,
bas.
awesome.
Eren. Eren'e bastı.
Can't
Watch
see.
9, 10,
There we go.
15 if they broke it.
Uzaklaştırma düşüncesi
Yep.
Kerem.
Nice.
One hit and finally one more runner to see if we can get that high thing.
Yola.
Great.
O da çıktı. Şafer Rolla. Hakan.
Yeah, you might see 10 and 13 if they start to push higher above that green candle.
I think we can keep it like this and see, but this order block is quite hot, so I just want
Orkun sarı kartı da var. Maçın hakemi
Okay.
faul verdi. Kart istiyor tabii Soboslay.
I'm aggressively trailing. So I don't really care. We already made the big chunk of the trade anyway. We came 1 point away from TP by the way. Look.
Yani son anda Allah'tan frene batmış burada. Orkun
Knight
bir
who takes
serbest
that,
vuruş
23
kullanacak
points.
Macar milli takımı.
We wanted 25, it came to 23 and a half in the quarter. Great.
Son 5 maçtır.
Drop doubles in the
Macarları
chat, guys.
yenemiyoruz. Aramızda oynadığımız 5 maçın
We're
4'ünü
still gonna go for one standard deviation, but it's gonna retrace back down. Probably you can find another entry and you can go back up. I don't like doing that. I like to be on the first displacement and then on the retracement to like the OTE from trading entry to equilibrium to any entry others like you'd be looking for, and then go back up. I don't like to do it because I fail. So we're aiming for this, right? We got whatever we want. We're waiting for an entry. It comes back to our entry. We take an entry, and it keeps. And this red candle, it keeps going down. And then I'm like, oh no, what's going on? You know?
Samet yükseldi. Puan olması lazım. Verdi maçın hakemi faulü. Hakan. Hakan Çağlanoğlu. Pası iyi yere. Solda Orkun'dan Eren geldi. Orkun'dan Eren'e. Saboslay kapattı orayı. Yine aldı Orkun. Hakan. Sağda Mert. Hakan. Şimdi Samet'e. Samet.
Right, a little recap about the trade because we went a little bit fast.
Sol ayağını aldı.
I was looking for a short.
Hakan pas istedi.
Guys, what
Hakan'a
has
gelmedi. Çok gösterdi pası Oğuz.
any background sounds?
Şimdi Mert geldi. Çıkarken kaptırdılar mı? Hatası yine.
So, look, guys, I was saying we should be shorting this breaker, right? High level. At the start of this stream, I was not looking at the chart. I just opened the chart with you guys. I saw this immediately. It clicked in my head. I put this and said it's a breaker block, and we're looking for a short, right? It was looking like that. It was a beautiful looking short. Stop at the top of the breaker, and we're looking for shorts. However,
Hakem onun yanında.
when we started going, this is how we put the high time frames is. I went on the daily, I saw we just on side, we just rejected from the daily busy.
Abdülkerim. Eren. Kenan. Kenan. İyi.
We just rejected from this daily, okay? Right here. Look on the 1 minute.
Şunu fiyalla bozuyor orada.
Hold on.
Orkun kalkamadı.
Here. We dropped all this drop, came back straight here, went back up, we went back in, and we went back up. So this is giving me, we're still bullish, right? Then I checked the 15 minute. On the 15 minute, we had this obvious breaker block with a big fat 50 minute FEG. So this is a unicorn entry, 15 minute. It's the best unicorn entry you get on the 50 minute. So we have a breaker with this. So the price came back in here. I was like, okay, we closed below this. I'm still short, but I need us to close below this area to get in change to delivery so we can go lower. Then I see we have the daily thing below us. And if I go on the 5 minute and count on first presentation FEGs, the ICT teachers and the silent teachers in this PDF, and he does it every day on the AM stream. So go check out the AM stream, guys. It's for members only. He has green days all days as well. We need to mention his one announcements as well. I couldn't upload to Twitter yesterday because Turkey banned social media for a few days because there's some political something going on. But I can't speak about that anyway. So yeah, look at this, guys. We have this. Would you short this? But then this is where it gets interesting. Okay, forget the daily. You did check the daily. Check this out. These are first presentation. These are the strongest FEGs you can see in the market. How many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. Are you gonna short that? Look how accurate this is. I'm not showing that, guys. I'm gonna go for the long. I'm gonna wait for 1 minute inversion, and then I'm gonna wait for 1 minute FEG to be respected, and that same exact 1 minute FEG after it's being respected, I want it displaced up and close. If it displaces up and close, I'm taking the long. So what I did here, I told you guys before we took the trade, we did this. We invest this 1 minute. Let me remove everything, guys. We invest this 1 minute. We're waiting for confirmation. This. We respected this 1 minute as well. Respected it here, and then we displaced up right there. That's our sign to go along. Okay, but we were not there. We were somewhere around here. So same scenario. We wait for another FEG, 1 minute. And if this works out, if this one gets respected in this place as well, you're gonna get a better entry. Sorry, you're gonna get better, faster move. Did it get respected? Yes. Did it spaced up? Yes. We took the trade right there. I think that's why we took the trade. Is it a bit earlier? Yeah. This is where we took the trade right there. Once it is spaced up, I waited for the manipulation down, so power open, manipulate down, spaced up. So instead of buying while it's going up, it's gonna give me a bad fill. It's gonna fill me at the top, and the market's gonna go instantly give me red. I wait for the market to go down, so I buy in, and I was already up 20 bucks. That on the psychology of the brain is actually very soothing. Is that a word? Soothing? Soothing. Yeah, soothing is the word, I think. And then at the same time, we have this order block once we formed that. So it was not a bad entry. And of course, then we took this trade and we targeted. Since we took liquidities, I am not looking for highs, guys. Did you see me target any high? Oh, we have these relative equal highs. Oh, we have these highs. Oh, we have these low resistance liquidity runs. Blah blah blah. No, the first thing I said was I put my TP right at this FEG. It's FEG and this order block. So after the market runs to liquidity, it runs back to equilibrium to rebalance it, and it runs back to FEG to rebalance it. From here to here, this is the only FEG that I can see. It's also in the premium, and we have this order block that. If it decides to go way more than this FEG, it's gonna tap into this order block, and boom, that's exactly where it went. Okay. And now it's displacing down. So that 5 minute breaker withdrawal is paying off. But it's gonna give me hell of a time. It's gonna stop me out so many times that I'm gonna be pissed and start going rampage and taking so many losses, alright? That's why I took the easy way out. Just take the retracement into the breaker. So this is the breaker, and then you have your stop loss at the high. Of course, you wouldn't. We never entered at the breaker. We wait for a bad entry and then we just face. So this 5 minutes inside this breaker is how we take trades. So a BPR inside a breaker block is a trade. FVG inside the breaker, that's a trade. Model block inside the breaker, that's a trade. Okay, a breaker block inside the breaker block, that's a trade. An inversion inside the breaker is a trade. All of these are entries. Look, you could take this order block, you could have taken this FVG. You could have took that inversion. These are all entries. So what I was explaining earlier to Decrypt, I think Decrypt chat saying Wicks do the damage, body tells the story. That is correct, but that is when you're looking for something or based on what you're looking for entry for. Let's say we're entering on this FPG, right? Wicks do the damage, of course. Bodies tell the story. We still remain below it, right? True. If you focus on this FPG, but if you think the way I just told you, we have a breakup block. We're looking for lower. There's this kind of entries: 1 entry, 2 entry, 3 entry. It's allowed to go into all of them, but not more than that. Did it go more than that? No. So if your entry is here, the Wicks did the damage to you, but it actually was referencing to this. So there's no damage here. This is a body and no damage, right? If you take this auto block, body with damage to this one. You know what I mean? So take these into account when you're trading. And look also, I swear I'm not checking this beforehand. I'm checking it with you guys. How much you want to bet this is OTE? How much you want to bet this OTE 62 or is it 705? There you go. How much you want to bet is 705? I can't say this. I said this in hindsight because this candle we were trading here. We took that long up here. Look. How much you want to bet is 705? Damn, it was 62. It was 62. So here you have OTE. It's reference back to OTE. This FAG, this inversion, blah blah blah. So all of these are entries. If you take this one and you had your stop loss above the 5 minute, you'd have got stopped out. But the body would tell you the story. You sure you can go back in, or you would say, oh, it came back to this inversion energy. It's still respecting this order block. Okay, nice. I'll just wait for displacement 1 minute. So just like what we did here on the long, we wait for 1 minute displacement. Do the exact same thing for the shorts. Here do you have 1 minute FEG? Did we inverse it? Yes, so we inverse it right now. I'm gonna remove everything so you guys can see better. We invest this 1 minute. Beautiful. We're looking for shorts. Now what? Is that it? Do we take entry here? You can. Because you already have your high time frame confirmation. But if you want a bad entry, you would have to wait for a confirmation. This 1 minute. Did we tap into, respect it, and then space down? Yes, we tap into it, respected it. Respected, did you stay down? Yes, right there is your entry. Stop loss, you can put it wherever you want. Above the FPG, on the top, wherever you feel comfortable. And then it should be small sale like here. See, it never came back to entry. Here, you enter, it never came back to entry. It spreads. Was that helpful, guys? Did that make sense? Decrypt. You get what I mean? You get what I meant?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I didn't mean to go like say invest whatever you were saying. I agree 100%, but always check where the wicks are doing. So this wick right here, why did it come right here and space down? It's not random. Why did it come right here? Look, let's check it out together. Why did it come right there in space? Look here, what's here? This is the opening price of this order block, so that's not it. Definitely not it. What about this FEG? That's not it either. Right? And then you click in your mind, okay, we have this order block. It did not respect it did respect that, of course, but it wicked more into inside the order block. Where exactly? Where exactly, guys? Boom. So our TP was right here. If you had runners, you could have targeted the main threshold of this order block as well. I'm not gonna call it mean threshold because I'm gonna call it midpoint. Only ICT gets to get those, say those fancy words because he deserves it. Boom. That's it, yeah, I think. I'm on this TPT account that I got yesterday. Oh, by the way, guys, how did you guys like yesterday's market review? It was so good by me. So even though we were looking for shorts, we took the long and we played the short as well. So you can make money on this. So now for me to look for longs, we have to invest this 5 minutes. Did we invest this one? Nope. Still bearish. Still bearish. Any pump is a short. Any pump is a short. Any swing high is a short. Any swing high is a short. Any swing high is a short. Any swing high is a short. Any swing high is a short. Here you can't say the same because here we will finish. Here we have this 5 minute now. What do you think the price is right now? Look, midpoint. Oh, look. We close below the midpoint of this order block. This means this low is now in the crosshairs. This is the draw now. There's about 89.99% chance that this is going to be taken out. Either find entry here, go for that low, possibly. I'm done for today. I traded all Asia and I traded one trade with you guys here for 100 ticks, 23, 24 points. I'm done, but if you're still trading, you would repeat the same thing. I wouldn't take an entry right now yet because we got immediate rebalance, so the bucket is going to pump up a little bit. Maybe into this 1 minute order block. Sorry, break a block. There you go. You see how it's placed up? How did you know that, Luke? I just told you. We need a rebalance. Open up. Instead of leaving an FEG, we came back all the way down. We tapped the wick, filled the whole FEG that was potentially an FEG, tapped the previous candle's wick or the opening price, and it goes all the way back up and it closes exactly at the top near the close of this price. So you see, so open, boom, tap the previous one, go back up and close exactly at the high. This means you're gonna get velocity and speed and distance. Boom. See, this could be your model. You can be scalping this. You got video rebalance, you wait for an entry or you invest this 1 minute right there, boom, enter right there and then target anything. But one note, guys, one note. They're very short-lived, so you might say, oh, we need a rebalance, we're gonna go to the moon, go to the side. No. You are gonna get the big candle up, which is 20 points, but it's gonna be short-lived. They're gonna be very, very short-lived. I do not know how long they can last. They can last all the way up to this high, or they can last just one candle. See, very short-lived. I think ICT mentioned this one time. Who has the mic on instead of guy, please. Keep this in mind, guys. If we invest back into this 1 minute, be able to scalp a short. Like, let's try to take a micro. Let's take it on paper. This is an extra trade, okay? We're gonna practice what we preach. So we see we close below the midpoint of the order block. So this is the draw. We're gonna look for an entry short to target this draw. You can maybe take it. I'm not taking it back. I'm content. 300 in Asia, and like 150 here. So 500. You wait for a confirmation, guys. Jones, I can hear your keyboard, brother.
Oh, I'm sorry, man.
It's okay, bro. So,
Well, just I was typing this ES 1:55 p.m. 5-minute candle. This is the candle that in charge that they come in when they want to change something. If we break below it, then we're gonna short more. If it holds, they're gonna push it. 1:55 p.m. 5-minute candle. She holds, they're gonna try to push it up. She holds, they're gonna try to push it up. She doesn't, then we're gonna pull more.
Sounds good. I personally think it's gonna break.
Which it came in right on the first presentation for today.
Nice. On ES, right?
Yes.
This daily mid is here as well. Yep. Oh, beautiful. Okay, it looks like it's gonna hold. If we invest this 5-minute, I'm looking for higher prices. Same thing with NQ. If it goes back below this 5-minute, we're gonna go down. But this is the draw for me right now. In all honesty, this is the. That's a signature price. It's allowed to go up. I don't know to how much before it goes back down. Well, how do you find entry then, Luke? Well, I told you how to find an entry. Inversion, 1 minute respect, inside the breakup, swoosh that trade down there. If it goes above this 5-minute, it's going to be problematic. Okay, so let's watch this in real time. This is a 5-minute. We wicked up, the body stayed in. Body tell the story, wicking up. Where's the wicking back up to? Same order block. See? I'm still looking for shorts. Until we close about the 5-minute. Then we can have a little problem.
Uğurcan. Budapeşte'ye Macaristan'a avantajla.
50 minutes, nothing.
Budapeşte'de de bu işi bitirmek istiyoruz. Samet. Mert. Savunma arkasına Oğuz. Oğuz. Dışarıya.
Don't forget the breaker block right there. And another BPR right here. God damn. This is going to be high resistance. I'm glad we made money. This is going to be high resistance both sides. Oh God. Look at this. What do you do in this kind of scenario? High, high, high. No, we have breaker block. We got short. We have a BPR here. Low level, low. Low level, no. You got a 50-minute breaker block. You got long. What do you do? You simply wait until we get out of this range. Down here, there's nothing down here. There's literally nothing down here on the right. Well, there's still this BPR here. There's another BPR here. So this can be our targets. I don't know. I think I'm not going to take any more trades today, but based on what we know from the market, closing below the midpoint of this order block, this is in the crosshairs.
İki servisler yapmıştı.
We finally closed about this 5
Bu
minute.
kez pası hatalı Kentlet.
Tapping into this 5 minute.
Max rakibini bozdu.
She's trying.
We got a rejection block,
Her ikili
midpoint of the
mücadelede
wick, and it's 5 minute. Yes, as well.
yapıyor Hakan oyuncular. Hakan. Ahmet, çiftiden Aks, önüne Uğur. Abdülkerim Bardakçı.
Maybe he can go to this
Kenan
BDR.
Yıldız. Kenan Dişine. Kenan Yıldız.
What we were targeting
Kenan
earlier.
yan koşu iyi yere.
Look at this count.
Kenan çiftini başladı orada. Savunma.
I just posted that chart in the chat for you, Luke. This is where exactly the ES also came with that little candle that I told you about.
Çağlanoğlu.
Whether it holds or not, we'll find out.
I see the break. Out of the way. So are we going to this BDR right now? I'm not buying this. Nah, this is too sketchy, guys. Since we have this 15 minute, and I said that if we invest this 5 minute, we're going for longs. Wait for this 15 minute. Invest.
Geniş alan bulmuştuk. Şimdi Kenan Yıldız'da çok geçti. Değişim. Klasik bir 9 numara. 3 noktada.
But they did the same thing this morning. They flushed the whole thing and they ran it all the way up again.
Hakan yükseldi.
Can do. I have to stay 15 minute inversion.
Bakın tabii sarı kartlı da olunca çok agresif giremiyor toplara. Savunma arkasına doğru.
I guess. Yeah, they're just doing that quad witch premium drain out of everything. Down, up, down. They keep on.
Push light. Pigeon. Pigeons, look.
Baskımız var. Bolla.
Yes.
Oh, still lagging. Looks like the same thing. This was looking great for longs. I only did it went back all the way down. This is exactly the same thing. See, this was strong. So you can trade that, but draw the first. Stay.
Press.
Koşu denizden. Bolla. Viola.
Trading
Oğuz Mert'e döndü. Mert baktı içeriye. Şimdi Kerem alamadı. Hakan. Pası geçmedi arkaya. Uzun oynuyor arkaya.
Oh, there we go. Great.
Onlar taktik
So,
değiştirdi.
look at
Maalesef
it.
değil.
Move everything real quick.
Tamamen kontrole döndü.
Your best confirmation for long is inversion. It's 50 minutes. The first 50 minutes you see. Okay? Speak at standard. If there isn't any, you go for a 5 minute. And you target this. But we obviously came from it, so this is retracement up to here. You go lower, obviously. So the problem of doing this is that once we close above this 15 limit, you're gonna be like, oh damn, but it already moved up. Already moved up 100 points. Actually, like, it's gonna be. I'm too late for the longs, right? No, you're not. Now you're gonna be looking for long. Because the rest of the AM the PM session is gonna be probably upwards. Instead of up, down, it's gonna be up. And you would have stop losses to put your things on. Only stop losses below this. Don't get scared to wait. Still not a single inversion above the 5. See guys?
Dimuş. Artık daha derinle bekliyorlar Ömer abi. Onlar gördüler başları önünde olunca nasıl pozisyon verdiklerini. Diyorlar. Valla. Aslında skor avantajımız oldu.
We did invest this.
O zaman daha riskli oynayacağız.
This is a great sign that okay, we're starting to look a bit bullish. We're probably gonna start moving towards. I'm starting to change my buys from shorts to longs, right? But it doesn't mean go click buttons. It means okay, that's the start. But we're not. The time is not there yet. We're not ready yet.
Yeah. And then you got 10 and 13, like 9, 10, and 9, 13. They are harsh now. They need to break through hard, Luke, if they're gonna push it up.
9, 10, 9, 15.
Yeah, 9, 10, and 9, 13. Yeah, they need to push through hard to push it up.
Luke, can I ask a quick question?
Of course, brother. Respect it. 8:30. Go ahead, bro.
So, right now we're looking, you know, the 15-minute fair value that you mentioned? The one on the 12-15 candle?
Yeah.
I think you said the same. I was a little bit lagging. What I would wait for, and I would recommend it to everybody, is for that 15-minute to get inverse, to look for longs.
That's what we just said.
I don't know if you said it exactly because I was lagging out. I'm sorry.
We've been saying that for like 20 minutes, but yeah, you're correct. Absolutely correct.
Oh yeah, okay, my bad. Bro, I'm on my phone. I'm lagging. It's like a fucking bunker in my room.
You just your name is not.
Yeah, true. Bro, my name says it all. It's enough actually. Okay, thanks anyways.
You have to change your step of delivery right here.
Abdülkerim. Kerem'den koşu var. Şimdi ona doğru yüksek bir top.
I really want that load to be taken out though.
Kapatmaya çalışıyorlar. Kerem geçti rakibini. Kerem ikinci pozisyon.
This is 9:30. Damn. This is 9:30. I thought it was somewhere up here. Normally 9:30 opens and it drops. This was Asia. This was London. This was London. Holy shit, that was London. I wish I held my trade though, guys. Oh. Any other questions, guys? Feel free to ask questions. If you cannot think of a question or you're just shy, in today's aftermarket, we're gonna have a review again by Mayhem. Mayhem is such a great guy. It is insane. Way good. I'm not even as good as he is explaining what's gonna happen. So it's not just a market review. He tells you guys the bias. He tells you guys bias as well. So you guys can be trading off that. Yesterday he said he wants higher. Okay, he wants to gap up and go higher, right? And I took that trade with him upwards. I took it to a place where I want to short, which was the 5 minute, and I took a short there. I took it to this BPR here. long to the BPR, and then I short the BPR.
Çok iyi geri dönelim.
I think right here. I short this BPR and I make my money.
Dimuş.
So tune in, guys. He explains what happens in the market so you can learn. Right now, you might be like it might be too fast, like you're saying break up order books, blah blah blah blah blah. He in his stream, he's gonna be telling you guys what went on. Why did the market reverse here? Why is it going up? Where is it going up? Okay, so that's for today. For tomorrow, I'm looking for this. I'm looking for an OT retracement, blah blah blah. Respect on this 15-minute FPG, and then we're gonna go up. We're left to be higher, so you can target that. So you will learn what we're doing. You will learn new stuff, and you would learn bias for tomorrow, so you can be set. If you're just unable to decipher what's going on, what's gonna happen. So tune in, guys, and it's free, 100% free. All you have to do is just tune in.
Oğuz orada.
Noise said 128 5-minute IAP. That was like 10 minutes ago, but yeah, guys, like I said, we're going for that low, the draw. Remember?
There is a 5-minute FVG that rejecting the price nicely.
But look, guys, I told you guys, this is the draw. Remember the draw? Just find an entry. There was an entry here. I just didn't think I was explaining. But pretty much, this is the draw. Why did I say that? One, because we're still respecting the 5 minutes, 15 minutes. We're bearish. Two, this is the signature. This is one of the strongest signatures. We close below the midpoint strongly of this order block. This is the strongest order block. It's the lowest body candle. Got displacement afterwards as well. So that's strong. With immediate rebound. This is really strong. Once we close below the midpoint, it's going to go to this draw. When is it going to do that? I don't know. I'm not that good. Your job is to find an entry. Okay? You know the draw. Just find an entry. You have a high, higher high, lower low. So this is your entry. It's break block. You have another nested break block. But is that enough for an entry? Could you find an entry on version of this FPG? It'll be inverted. Inverted. Okay, we're respecting it. We need 1 minute FPG to show us signs it wants to go down. It never gave us though, it just ran. So it's ready to move. It's ready to move. Okay, it's ready to move. Based on the high time, it's ready to move. And this is the draw right. If you want to scalp and short here, you can. All these would be the entries, but there was no retracement, so you'd have to like jump after the close. It's a bit riskier, but I guess this was our entry actually originally. It's break a block. So once we close below it, we have to. We're at 8:30 right now.
No, 23.
Thank you.
Oh, I thought you were asking about time. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah. No, it's 8:30. Like this is the level. This is 8:30. We're expecting this 1 minute, so if you want to scalp a short here, maybe.
İki kişilik baraj. Kalabalığız içeride.
I'll scalp 3 micros.
Hakan.
Just a tiny trade. Just a tiny trade. Tiny trade. Just get in line with it. And if you think this is the draw, then where else can it go below? There's an FPG, you can target that. Maybe this break a block right here. You can target that maybe. Okay. Best entries are inside here. That's why I went with 3 micros. Best entries are inside here. This is just paper, guys. We did our actual trades, but you can take it. I'm not gonna count it in. That's a win or a loss. Stop loss has to be above that.
Abdülkerim vurdu kafayı. Deniz Gül. Pas hatası Deniz'den.
When you see the market doing what you want it,
Alamadı önüne. Helal oldu.
entering FPGs is fine. Like, but you enter this one or something more in premium. You don't need it. Brother.
Samet. Yerden Deniz. Sakladı Deniz.
Yes, may start pumping right here though. Guys, we might have to tell them the trade before yes comes to here, we have to move to break even.
Sarı kart.
There we go, we get displacement.
Nagi sarı kartı gördü.
Back to 830, there we go, there we go, there we go. There we go.
Yani
There we go. Stop loss to break even. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Boom. Smack. Beautiful.
turuncu.
Drop W's in the chat, guys. Drop W's. You see? Market told you everything you want to do. Okay, you just have to now wait for an entry. That's it. That's all your job.
Nagi geldi, özür diliyor değişiklik.
Respecting the 5 minutes. But even before that, closing below the midpoint of an order block is 80. I'm just saying random numbers right now, guys. Don't take my word for it. 89.31% that it's going to go take out that low. It's no longer protected. So if you're looking for longs, don't put your stop loss here. Put it somewhere else. Put it somewhere else because you're going to have ridiculous amount of stop loss for no reason. Unnecessary. Put it here. If you get stopped out, fine. You're probably going to get stopped out at this low as well. And we didn't put our stop loss there, at TP there. We put it a little bit below, right? We put it a little bit below. Literally at the low. Why? Because we have this breaker block here. Do we need to hold longer than that? We have a BPR and a breaker block. This is a high probability long opportunity.
Değişiklik bekliyor musun Ömer abi? Orkun. Yani iyi değişiklik. Tedirgin basıyor. İsmail Orkun olabilir mi?
Drop double in the chat.
Bak zamanında bak. Maç oynanıyor. Bak eksiği çok. Yani o da bu sene 3 kere haberi sakatlığı yaşadı.
You see?
Sağlam oynayan oyuncu.
The market does everything you want it to do. Any FPG you can enter. You see like how the price is like doing this. Look, it drops. You have an FPG. You go short here. You drop. You have an FPG. You go short here. But would it go up back here or something? You don't need it. It's not going to do that. It's going to respect every FPG. It's going to respect every FPG. Every FPG. And once the target is set and it's ready to go, it's going to do.
Bayrak havada offside.
That was 26 points. We're up 50, 60 points today.
Yemeklerimiz ısınıyor. İrfan Can, Kahveci, İsmail Yüksek, Can Uzun, Ahmet Tutucu. Şu an Emre orada. Görebildiğim kadarıyla
Hey, like,
ısınan
you enjoying yesterday?
oyuncularımız milli
Are you enjoying the streams, brother?
serbest vuruşu kullanacak Sobotsay.
Yes, sir.
Yüksek bir top gönderdi. Abdülkerim. Boz.
I hope
Kerem.
everything
koşu
makes
yapmış.
sense. When this confuses you, just reset. Clear everything and start looking again. Clear everything and start looking again. Don't put lipstick on your chart and just hold on to it. Right. You guys remember when this was pumping? It was green like hell. It was so green. You want to go long, don't you? You just want to go long. Like, come on, we can take out that high. Rejection block and drop. Inversion. Boom. Enter an inversion. Sure. Change of state of delivery. Sure. Well,
Abdülkerim Bardakçı. Kenan maç istiyor.
this BPR right.
Yola çıktı üstüne Kenan Yıldız. Hemen kademeli alıyorlar.
First bit of it happened to it. Cool. This FPG which we took
Abdülkerim. Kenan.
Sure.
Hakan pas istiyor.
Because of a bit of this one as well. BPR. That's a signature.
Kenan. Dışarıya. Türkoğlu. Ortadan.
Is it going to 930 now? Told you guys, look. Remember at the start of the stream, I said, if we leave this range, it's going to be smooth. It's going to be soothing, right? Smooth drop down. When I was practicing my English, it's going to be slow, smooth drop down. There's not going to be resistance. It's going to be a single line down because there's no BPRs on the way down. There's so many BPRs. So many BPRs. So many. But here, after this point, it's moved so now.
Yükseldi vurdu.
930. Rejection block. You have this auto block midpoint as well. You have this wick as well.
Denize. Deniz. Sol offside.
See, bugger pumps came back. They respected it in space.
Samet.
These are your drones right now.
Gönderdi Mert'e.
And of course, the midpoint of this wick as well, right there.
Görecekler kaleci. Aldık topu. Şimdi sağ kanada. Bir hızlı. Çevirdi.
Yeah, you got a screenshot now. Boom. Now you might get a displacement up. You can take an entry, back to go down. Any questions, guys?
Bu sahada Mustafa sayısız golü var.
Whoa, look at this. This is running.
I know, man. So do you think we're gonna sweep the load? We're gonna touch the NWAG at 5680?
Şimdi değişken onu asiste çevirdi.
What I see the price doing is it comes to these levels and then reject.
Yeah.
I don't see lower than this.
Like you don't see like we sweep lows first and then we pump a little bit more, or that's it for today, or they're done. They're gonna leave us for that for Friday.
I'm not sure. I'll ask you guys the same question that you asked me. First, let me give you my answer. I think we're making SMT. So he will take one of the lows and make space. ES can come back to here, type this, and then reverse. Taking out this high low, or NQ can take out this low, and then ES just reverses from here. In my opinion. What do you think?
Well, this morning I wanted them to touch the NWAC. They didn't. And they came like a point or like 1.5 to it before they pushed up. And then they raced all the way back again to the same number, 57, 60, somewhere around that.
Which one?
I think they might do. It's a tricky spot, but like they need to show some push strong. It's coming what? It's 2:30 right now, so this is the time for them if they're gonna do something.
Where's the NWAC though?
It's right like in the March contract, like the June contract. I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm not checking it. I forgot about it.
Yeah, because they messed it up, man. With this freaking contract rollover, they messed up the whole thing, dude. Uh, 88 also strong. That's
Konuştuğumuz mesela çok tedirgin oynuyordu. İsmail de yine oraya bir enerji getirecektir herhalde.
I mean for ES 5688.
Çevirdi içeriye. Kerem'e gelmedi. İsmail. Türkiye'nin. Eren. Çekti Eren. Eren. Döndü geriye. Samet. Türkiye'nin. Deniz'e baktı. Kerem'e gönderdi. Kerem arkada. Geçmedi. İsmail.
Silent, are you in here? Mayhem? You guys are here?
İsmail. Türkiye'nin.